Hello and welcome to episode number 19 of Creating a Legend. I am the FM Novice and join me today as we take on Velez away from home in the Ukrainian Premier League. Currently we are fifth in the table, having a decent season. Remember, we are relegation favourites and we are doing okay at the moment, but we're only a couple of defeats away from getting into that relegation zone, so we have to keep up the winning run. I say winning run, but it has been mixed over the last few weeks. We were together for the disappointing 1-0 defeat to Zerka, a game where we absolutely dominated, but we couldn't get a goal. We then played Dynamo Kiev and were leading in this one 1-0 for Ruslan Kizil. However, Artem Bezidin came back in the second half and scored a hat-trick. Disappointing that we lost that one so convincingly because we played well in that one. 88 minutes and 92 minutes were the goals that won the game. So a frustrating afternoon, but we bounced back, which was the most important thing. Beating Alexandria 4-2. Yes, they did have two players sent off, but we still won the game. Skoblov, 2 from Kravchenko, and Kizil again on the score sheet. For a very laboured Ukrainian Cup victory over Mykolaiv. 1-0 up through Skoblov before they equalised, and we scored in the 121st minute. Again, like last year, we scored a winning goal in injury time. We scored the winning goal in extra time in that one, laboured to it, but got the result. And then we had a 2-2 draw home against Mariupol. Ola scoring to put 1-0 up. They equalised just before half-time. They were 2-1 up in that one before Sergei Kravchenko got an equaliser. And then we've just lost to Vorskla 1-0. Igor Kogok got sent off after 13 minutes. They scored with their only chance. We huffed and we puffed, but we weren't able to score the goal that would have got us back in the game. A little bit of housekeeping as well. We have completed our stadium expansion. We now have a capacity of 10,250. Didn't ask for this expansion, but the board decided to do it, even though we are £1.5 million in debt. Not a lot I can really do about that when they make the decisions around the purse strings. I have made the decision to bring in Alexander Stavok, a 25-year-old defender on a free transfer. A very good-looking defender. Can't play him until January, however, but very good player, can play centre-back very convincingly in all the roles that I play, really. Rather frustrating, we have an under-21 game at the same time as this first-team game, so I have got a few guys on the bench that I don't really want on the bench, but I've got no one really else available. So Eugene Past is in goal. Defence is the usual story, so Gelfchik, Dutz, Glushy and Kravchenko, with Skarlosh and Skoblov as my two centre midfielders. On the right-hand side is Kizil, left-hand side is Kitcher and Ola in the attacking midfielder. We have the usual standard guy, Kravchenko, up front. Simply put, if we are to avoid a relegation scrap this season, which I'm starting to believe we might do, we will need to win this game. Kitcher with an early corner, plays it in, near post header, over by Kravchenko though. First halves are usually fairly boring in this season so far. It's usually second half when we come alive, but Kravchenko has picked up an injury, which is not good news. Shevchuk is going to have to jump up from the bench to play the game. Losing our star striker after 12 minutes is not a good thing, especially when I have Shakhtar Donetsk in the next couple of weeks. Corner, Kazuk plays in, back post, headed down. Ooh, deflected past the post. That could have very easily been a goal. They have another corner. Kazuk to take, plays it in, headed away at the near post, but they've got the ball again. Yemenko, Ushelenko, Igor. It's inside. Good tackle away, Ola. Get rid of the ball, and he does. Half time, and it is 0-0. And to be perfectly honest, I will probably take that as a result at the moment. Nothing's really happened. Shevchuk has had to come on for Kravchenko. It was the only real highlight, but Kitcher has picked up a knock as well. So we are down to the bare bones as we start the second half. If we can scrape a 1-0 victory, that'd be fantastic. But like I say, I would take a 0-0. It's essential that we don't concede, though. We're on the cusp of having a good season. Shevchuk on the ball to Skoblov. Looking for options. Good tackle, though. Kits kill. Breaks through. Edge of the box. Shoots. Good save, though. And we get ourselves a corner. Kizil to take. Corners have been poor this season. That one is no better. And we give away a free kick. Free kick. Kazuk. Good ball in. Good header. Oh. Not good. Ishchenko with the header there. Beating past. It looked an easy save to make, but he didn't make it. And we're 1-0 down. Not a good position to be in, considering the injuries we have. Adamuk plays it inside. Good tackle by Kravchenko, but they've got the ball back again. Backstick header. Oh, what was that as a piece of goalkeeping? Rubbish second half. We are now 2-0 down. I'm going to have to go for it now. Not what we wanted. Another injury. Ola has now picked up a knock. Changes have to be made. Arveladze to come on for him. I haven't really got anyone who can play out wide at all, so Kitchen's going to have to stay out there. 20 minutes to go in this game. It's been a really, really bad game so far. Arveladze for a free kick. It's headed away, and they're going to pick up the ball, and they're going to break. Can this game get worse? Of course it can. Igor inside. Yemenko plays the cross, and it's put in by Febicek. 3-0 down. An horrific performance. This is like the bad old days of last season. First time this season, really, we've done this badly. Against a side who are below us in the table, so it's a very, very poor result. Yes, we've had injuries, but we've been comfortably outclassed in the second half. Going to look to bring on Tomenko just because he's to keep him fit, and Gloshy's had a poor game, and that is my free subs used. We won't salvage anything more out of this game, and you should have done it as a live com. We are now only 3 points above the relegation zone. Arveladze with a free kick, it puts it wide. As games go, it's been fairly poor. I can't think of a way this game could have gone any worse. Final 20 seconds, passed, goal kick, up the line, headed away. Just got to hope that the injuries aren't too severe. We've got another game in a couple of days, which is the League Cup tie, and then we've got Shakhtar Donetsk, which will be an absolutely impossible game. So, not the best time to lose a game like this. And that is it. We've lost, beaten by the better side. So I've been the FM Novice, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Have a good evening.